Hello friends, and welcome back to a second look at Book of Hours. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't planning on doing more than one video on this particular game, but since I played it that first time, I can't get it out of my head. So we're gonna go ahead and continue where we left off, and I'm gonna do a little bit more of this. Now, full disclosure, I did talk to my partner, who is a big fan of this game, and got a few bits of general advice given where I am in the game. The two pieces of advice that I got were, number one, I can go to the Sweet Bones and spend 60 seconds doing some work to get some money. So that's a thing that I didn't know I could do, but that's a good way to replenish my very, very depleted funds. The second thing is that I need to start generating memories so that I can start reading these books, and I have already set it out so that books I've already read are here in this gardener's shack. And then I filtered out all the ones that only require 4 of a particular essence, or whatever they're called. So this one only needs 4 nectar for me to decode it, whereas the book I was dealing with, Prophecies of Glory, needed 8 lantern, and I wasn't able to quite get there. As a result, my Faust is fascinated. Don't quite know what that means, but we'll figure it out. As you can see, I did also resize my UI a little bit. We currently have this regret memory, which has a forge and 2 winter. Is that something that can help us? I don't think so, because I don't have any winter soul bits. The other thing is, I know that I need to, and this was something I was already gonna do, I need to comb the beach as often as possible. Heart, moon, or rose? Well, your heart. The knowledge needs to be a skill that is heart, moon, or rose. You are rose. This should work, but it's not. I should come back tomorrow. Okay, not in the dark, fair enough. And then the other thing is, the more here also can give me interesting things, but I need my Pathfinder for that. It is cloudy today, which is moon and moth. Now, I also know that I can generate memories by interacting with things. Like, for example, I put my doggo, who is still terrifying, by the way, here in the study right next to the fireplace. Nice warm doggo. I can still talk to you. I don't have any food to feed you, but I can still consider you. And I believe I'll get a memory out of that. Now, I think the reason why Denzel wouldn't talk to me is because I don't have a shilling on me. That's probably what it was. But we'll go ahead and talk with... Oh, I can't talk with him anymore because all of my Faust is fascinated. Now, that's the other thing my partner told me, is that I should start working my way up here, because apparently somewhere there's a way to heal my Faust. But this is going to be a big issue, it seems like. I got 2 pence for my fortune telling, and now I have a shilling, so I could talk to the blacksmith if I want to, but I need to keep making more money. So again, this is very much a slow burn game. Like, you can't expect to be doing things immediately. I feel like I could probably farm things out of the garden and get herbs and stuff. Are there any of these books that I can already deal with now? You need 4 edge. You need 4 knock, edge, scale, heart. So edge is the thing that I should really be going for right now. Also, I should be trying, once I have money, to hire people to get more rooms open. So we're going to keep making money. Eva's Locks. Rose, winter, it's a thing, it's a leaf, it's a flower. So I'm doing fortune telling for pennies. I have this touch memory that is a forge. Were any of the books that I currently have forge based? I don't think they were. Okay, so what I really need are more skills, which I get from books, I assume. That one requires 6 forge. Metal gives me 2. This memory would give me 3. And then pyroglyphics would get me to 5, right? So in theory, once my metal is back, assuming that touch memory sticks around, which it won't, okay, so I think with pyroglyphics, I'm going to try to make my way towards this book. Which one was it? Journal of Walter de Wool. I'm going to put it on this table here. I know I can also read previous books to get memories. Okay, so now that we've got the next day going, can I do this? Put in metal for soul, that gives me 2. Put in pyroglyphics for skill, that gives me 4. All I have is a fleeting reminiscence right now, so the first thing I have to do is examine the dog again. Okay. Go ahead and walk the beach again. We'll continue to make some pennies over at Sweet Bones. And it's sunny, which gives me 2 to Lantern. But I don't think that's going to help me just yet. An advertisement from Cater and Hero. The firm Cater and Hero, alive to the possibility of commerce, has sent a smudgingly printed catalog addressed to the librarianum. So we'll get our touch memory. And I think that should be enough, yes? So I'm going to consider the soul's labors. Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, some few to be chewed and digested. Metal gets me to 2. Touch memory gets me to 3. Hieroglyphics get me to 5. But you need 6. Bah! Okay. So I need one more. Either I need to level my hieroglyphics up, but I need a lesson for that. Maybe a memory? No. Okay. Still figuring things out. I'm going to go ahead and read this book again, see if I can get a memory out of it. Probably not much else I can do, so we'll go ahead and put our metal in here. Fixing and mending. We have a visitor. The affair of the particular mystique. The Suppression Bureau has growing interest in the recent fad for unconventional, often prophetic religious movements. No laws have been broken, nothing sinister has come to light. All these movements are comfortingly solar in nature, but there does seem to be something going on. Visitors with an interest in winter or lantern will want to talk about this. And indeed, Mr. Fraser here is interested in lantern. So let's go ahead and put him up. Oh, also, apparently I need to be setting my own bed. Yeah, I didn't realize that, so I'm going to go ahead and move my belongings to this outside room. And I'm going to give him the coldest bed in the house. Okay, how do I... Because I want to invite him in. Gonna keep these up for now. They don't need to be quite that tall. There we go. Ooh, I got 6 pence for that. Okay, okay. Metal is definitely a better way. Can't use the Fascinated Faust, sadly. I got a mackerel! Eat it while it's fresh or keep it while it's salted. Mackerel is 2 moon and a scale. Just checking to see if there are any of these that need moon. Doesn't look like it. Add a fatigued or a maladied soul card to cure it. Let's get to morning, so I have my soul cards back. I got a memory called Foresight, which is 2 forged. That's exactly what I needed. Let's see if it sticks around, though, because it's about to become morning again. Because that Foresight memory is perfect. Damn. Okay, it did go away. But I got it from reading... Bancroft Diaries, I think. Storm, which is 4 hearts. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure with 4 hearts, I can read the other line because its mystery is heart. 4 heart, that's a lot. Okay, so. Crap, we've got a little bit of time to wait. If I talk to you... Still can't put you in there. So let's just talk to you about nothing. I can identify my visitors' interests and satisfy them with an appropriate book. I know that your big interest is Lantern. Or I can offer payment if they speak a language that I don't speak. You like food and drink. You understand Ramsund. You're interested in Lantern and Scale. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got that Foresight memory back, but this Storm, I think, is going to be very useful to me. Okay, so which book was it? There's the Forge book, which I think I can get, but right now it's the Heart book. The other line. So now we should be good. I'll put a health just to get it over 4, just to make sure. I should now be able to master this book. As with early Cultist Simulator, I'm not really focused on doing a lot of things at once. But let's go ahead and earn some money. My visitor has learned nothing. Oh, I should have talked about this with him. Oh well, he's gone now. Good to know. I got a lesson, confounding parable. Or I got a confounding parable and a lesson, preliminal meter, which is a knock lesson. We're coming up on nighttime. Let's go ahead and see if I can get this other book read as well. Yeah, you. The Soul's Labors. So we're going to put metal in there. We're going to put pyroglyphics, and we're going to put foresight. That gets us to the 6, so I can master this mystery, and we'll start. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a hang of this. Or to get the hang of this. Do I have anything left to give? I do. So I should be dumping any soul bits, soul elements that I'm not using into Sweetbone so I can start gaining some more money. Because we started out with a whole crown. Flotsam and Jetsam. Okay. Lesson, door and wall. Another key, or another knock lesson that's also forge. I got my foresight memory back, though that's going to go away pretty quick. So hopefully I can turn these into skills. In theory. Again, beachcombing. We'll have to consider this package at some point. It's raining. So we got the skill door and wall, which is 2 knock and 1 forge. So I was hoping I could use this lesson to level up door and wall, but I don't think that's how it works. Instead, we'll level up this preliminal meter skill. And again, let's make some more money telling fortunes. Got another fish. I think this time we're going to walk along the moor. I wonder if that fish can be used as food. I bet it can. Hey, doggo. See if we can get this doggo to like us a little bit more. 2 knock. So we've got a total of 4 knock here. And you are now books that I've already read, which is why you are grayscale instead of full color, I assume? Now, you need knock 4. I don't think I can use both. But I'm on my way, right? I've got a level 2 knock and another level 2 knock. So if I can level up one of them, or if I can somehow get a knock-themed memory, that would be very helpful. Oh, you're so much cuter now. You're asleep. You're so cute. Walkies are surely a small price to pay for his unshakable fidelity. I'm gonna feed you again. He has no interest in food just now. Fair enough. Let's go out for walkies. Oh, I'm so happy I have a doggo. Okay, I should be considering something. Yeah, what I need is like a memory or a lesson that is knock themed. So I probably need to find my way into more books. Oh, wait. We're coming up on the end of the day, so let's make sure I get my money from fortune telling. And let's do some odd jobs. And now it suggests... Okay, so I have a solace memory that's going to go away in just a minute. But it's 2 heart... Is there anything I can do with that right away? I don't think so. But now it's like, hey... I don't have a soul card to investigate with, but you've got a bottomless, reproachful appetite. Okay, we're getting there. Place this in a desk to order supplies. Oh, good, crafting stuff. Okay, well, I have no idea how that's going to work. We'll see. Let's get my soul bits back first. Okay, so I need to increase my levels in some of these. What are you? You're rose and scale. I gotta get my Faust back. Is that a thing I can do right now? Restore. We'll put a health in. And enough of the relevant aspect. I guess I need... Oh, it just says my bed. Or 5 nectar. Can I put my bed in here? No, apparently not. The wine has 2 nectar to it. Okay, so I need nectar as well. So I'm beginning to understand the things that I need here. 3 knock. I've got 2 already. This is one of those games where you could just like go off on weird tangents. So we're gonna go off to that way. We're gonna make our 6 pence. Let's examine this thing that we got. We'll feed you. Gale. 3 hearts. This one needs 4 hearts. I have a health, but I've already committed it. That's annoying. Yeah, I already committed it out on the moor. I got some granite. And I lost my health. I needed that. Because that would have gotten me there, right? The heart plus the 3 from the gale. Okay, so lesson learned. Make sure you get the weather first before you decide what you're going to do. Ambergris chunk. Never, never, never call it whale vomit. 2 moon, 2 scale. Wasn't there a thing that I needed for scale? Maybe with health. Edge. Knock. Nectar. Heart. Scale. Okay, so I do have that 108. Okay, okay. See if we can find someone to help us get into another room. Because more rooms will mean more books, which will mean more chances for advancement. A musician. Nectar, I believe, can get me into this one here, yeah? Yeah, okay, so cool. We're gonna hire you. Let's go ahead and unlock the rest of the garden. And then what else do I got? We're coming up on the end of the day, so let's go ahead and use my FET in the Sweet Bones to get a little bit more money. You need 5 heart or 5 scale for the Ruinous Hall. What do we got in here? Scent Garden. This too dates from the time of the Abbey, but in summer, neither sisters nor brothers were permitted to spend more than a single hour here, lest the temptation of savors overwhelm them. A lantern is lantern, that makes sense. 2 scale from this mead, though. Okay, well, we got a new room. Now again, we're going to remember to wait for the weather before we commit any of our soul bits this time. It is hailing, which is 3 edge. Also 3 sky. Okay, so I'm checking through my skills to see if I have anything that is edge related. Metal is. So if I have a 4-edge book, I should be able to read it with the hail, which I do. I've got 2, right? I've got War of the Roads, but this one has witchworms. I'm not sure I want to deal with that just yet. You're in Latin. A 19th century reprint of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Alright, so we should be able to read this. With metal. And then, hold on. Now that I've been able to read it, well, I'll just try to remember to put it onto my already been read shelf. Okay, what else can I be doing while I'm reading that? Running low on money again, as always. Let's go ahead and put in health for manual labor. See how much money that makes us. Still need to figure out I'll probably change my bed to the Solomon bed at some point. But we have other stuff we can be doing, so let's go out to the moor. Look for stuff out there. And I guess I can get a memory. Well, I know that you're gonna talk with me for a shilling. But I need to put in a medal first. Okay, fair enough. So it looks like today is going to be mostly a Sweet Bones day. Looks like that got me 6 pence, not bad. Ooh, serpentinite slab? The gray-green root rock of the Cornish coast. Disciplines of the Scar and a Memory of Contradiction. Go ahead and start acquiring the Disciplines of the Scar immediately. Get a little bit of money. To upgrade this skill, at least one of the memories must be a lesson from this skill or from another that shares a power aspect. Nothing. Okay, so Disciplines of the Scar. 2 edge, 1 lantern. We're starting to build up some skills. Now we're sleeping until the next day. Okay, so it's Gale again. 3 heart. Don't have any 4 heart books at the moment, but you're also 3 sky. Don't really have any sky skills at the moment. Ten sky. That's not going to help me. Yeah, 6 sky. You're the one I'm most likely to get to because you've got 3 sky. But I don't think I have anything else that gets me sky. So we're not quite there yet. By the way, can I put these blocks somewhere? I can. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and dissect this flower. Go out on the beach another time. And I'm curious. So I've got the blacksmith's assistance. He's got edge and forge. Neither of which I strictly need now, but if I just talk to him... Add something to enhance Denzel's effectiveness for the day, or just talk. He can make use of metal. Let's just talk. want to see what he has to say. Okay, so I got a scent memory, which is a nectar. Along with health, that makes two nectar. That doesn't really help me at the moment. Now, I know that I can read my previous books. Like, for example, I can read my journal. Yeah, it's not what I didn't think so. None of these are heart, right? Right. So we're just going to read a book we already know in the hopes of getting a memory, which might be able to help us. Hindsight. A scale and 2 winter. Useful, but not super useful. Like, it's good to know. 2 winter and a scale. Do I have any current books that require winter? I don't think so. Oh, the DeHora's book 3 I've already read, so you should go back there. I should be able to read this heart book, right? The other line. Have I already read it? I am well acquainted with this text. Finish up my current look. Okay, so let's see here. Can I get that nectar book? That's 1. That's 2. I don't really have anything to get it up to Nectar 4, sadly. I'm sad I'm going to lose this. Once you've committed a skill to the Horamachistry Wisdom, you can use that skill Horamachistry is this way. I have not committed anything yet, but I can. So we're going to go ahead and assign door and wall there. That's an extra fet that I get. That's nice. Very useful. Gotta remember to go in here every time I get a new... skill, so I can assign it. We got a curious seashell. 1 scale at least. We're coming up on midday. Walk along the beach. Those of you who are already veterans of this game are probably like, why aren't you doing this thing? It's because I don't know yet. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna make some more money. Out of curiosity, can I use the blacksmith's assistance? Add something to... Okay, so that's gonna enhance his effectiveness for the day. I don't need any of the things that you've got to offer. So we're just going to chat again. Not that it matters. All these memories are going to go away as soon as the next day happens. Solace. 2 heart and a sky. I don't think I have anything for this. This needs 6 sky. I've got 3. Nothing. And nothing. Okay. I really want to get these up if I can, but I'm still not sure exactly how. Slim parcel. Well, we'll have to do that tomorrow. Waiting for weather. It's foggy, which is 3 knock, which is pretty much exactly what I need. You need knock 4, right? That should get me there. Okay, so we've got a book that we're reading. We're going to have to examine you in a minute. But what else could I be doing? I've received a short catalog neatly printed on paper of creamy smoothness from TRN Limited. A compliment slip advises me that they have reserved a space for me in their client list. Use ink to order items of interest. A few lines on an order form won't consume the ink when your delivery arrives. It'll contain a new order form. Okay. I have ink somewhere, right? There's ink. We're ordering almonds, apparently. I'm a match for this book. Mr. Zachary Wayfield. Let's chat. What do you want to chat about? You like knock and winter. Let's chat about the affair of the particular mystique. If I can find how they're going to end, I can offer them that. Try a book with as much mystery, winter, as their interest. Your interest is 3, so I'm looking for a book with winter 3. Moon. Well, that's winter 10. That's way more mystery than they want. This is how it's going to be, how some of it has to be. Okay, well, let's see what that's all about. Lesson, Edicts Liminal. And I've got a moth memory. Does that help us? Not really. Oh, I got a Spintria, which is the... Not only is it 2 forge, but it also is the supernatural currency of this world. Wonder what happens if I put a Spintria up. I can't. Okay. In that case, we'll just go ahead and do some odd jobs. Ooh, we got an Arab. That's new. 2 Grail, 1 Edge. Pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. What happens if I put Arab in here? A little respect. I am the librarian of Hush House. I will question the villagers of Brandkrug. I will add whatever they tell me to my store of knowledge. Coming up on the end of the day, is there anything else I need to do? I need to utilize all this stuff. I got a foresight memory, which is good, but it's going to go away pretty quick. Another seashell. A little bit more cash. Should have done that earlier. Waiting on weather. It's a gale again. 3 heart, 3 sky. Make some more money. Something especially tasty. Let's see what we got. It's Roscragan whiskey. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to set this down somewhere. Okay, so I've got all of these skills. I still want to increase them if I can. I think my next thing is to try to hire someone to get me deeper into the library. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for heart or scale. I'm looking for knock or rose. Fete is Rose. And we're going to put a half a crown up. See if we can find someone that can help us out. An engineer. Forge, sky, lantern. Sadly, not what I need. So I'm just going to let her go. Can I do that again? Health, half crown starts. A surrealist painter. Grail moth. Still not what I need, I don't think. Yeah. Still not what I need. Again, should have done that earlier. Gotta remember, anytime I'm not doing anything actively, I need to be dumping stuff into Sweet Bones. Good, I got paid before the dawn, which means I get my trait back. Okay, I think I'm going to get one more day out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and call it a video. Wait for weather. Hail. 3 edge. That's actually pretty much exactly what I needed. I've got this War of the Roads. It does have witch worms, which I don't know what that means, but we're going to read it now. An offer from Orflams. Dear librarian, we would like you to have the opportunity to purchase Isaac of Karth's History of the Shadowless Kings. 14 rows. Gonna be a long time before I can afford that. Also, it doesn't look like I can afford it anyway. What needs to go in here? 5 Spindray, essentially, which I only have 1, so fair enough. Can't do anything about that. Go ahead and chat with the doggo. Grab us a new memory, hopefully. Put up a half a crown at Sweet Bones. While we're at it, let's keep walking the beach. Doggo gave me a Solace, which is 2 heart and 1 sky. It's just little puzzles, and you just have to find the spot. An unusual nun. This is exactly, my partner mentioned something about this to me. I'm looking for a nun, specifically. The Sister of the Triple Knot provides, yeah, Knock, Moon, and Grail. So we're definitely going to chat with her. And you can help me, hopefully, get into the first true threshold. I have reached the threshold of the house proper. The librarians of the Curia were scholars of note, some were potent adepts. From here I should proceed carefully, observing the proper forms, making the appropriate offerings. The villagers and other locals know the ways of the earth and sea hereabouts. Their assistance, such as this nun, will be invaluable. We're going to unlock... And I mastered this one. Meniscate Reflections. Looks like another edge. And here we are, friends. Entrance Hall, the beginning of the house proper. The Curia used to issue gloves and slippers of soft leather to protect the books and premises. Visitors were often asked to remove their shoes, pause a moment, and listen to the histories. Valentine de Wolf, sixth Baron Brandkrug, known for his eccentricities. In the sky, he sought his friends. Merciless Justice, Lady de Braus, Lady Rowena. We've got lots of things that give little boosts. In the last video, there was a point where I was supposed to look at a picture on the wall, which would have been able to give me a little bit of an extra boost. 3 edge, 3 nectar, 3 scale. Now this is useful. Weed-choked garden. So 3 heart or 3 nectar will get me up there. Okay, so maybe I'm going to spend more than one day, because I feel like I can get up here. I just need 3 heart or 3 nectar, which I should be able to find pretty easily. Go ahead and earn some money so that tomorrow I can hopefully hire someone to get me in there. Got another health, that's nice. Definitely was looking for another Faust because I'm still out at the moment. Just checking my books again. Any new books for me to catalog here? No. Scale, nectar, edge, and knock. So if I get a knock memory or an edge memory, I'll be ready. Now that I've gotten all the 4s, I'm going to start looking for 6s. Oh no, this one is 4 moon. Anything that only requires 4, I should be looking at right away. And now I'm also looking for 6s. Okay, pretty sure I got everything. Okay, so health and metal give me 6 pence, whereas Fete and Trist and Faust give me 2 pence. So that's all good to know. A box of rarities. Let's see what's inside. Make a little more cash. Ooh, what have we here? Jervanite, an alloy equivalent in some respects to a clockmaker's invar, but instead of constant weight, it retains the same origin in every history. 4 knock, 2 rows. So that's definitely a thing that's going to be useful to me. Now, we're just going to leave that in the inventory for now. We'll put the seashells down here. Onward to daybreak. Again, heart or nectar is what I'm looking for. Alright, what kind of weather we got? Snow, which is 3 sky and 3 winter. I just found a winter book, right? I already got this one. Wait. The first one I got done. Sky would get me 3. Scale. 6 moon. Could have sworn there was a winter one that I just saw. Eight lantern. Well, you want 10 winter. But that's way more than I've got. Huh. Okay. A poet. Winter, moth, and sky. Not what I'm looking for. Trying again. And I know that, like, the more money I put in, the more likely I am to get someone useful. I suppose I could use you to get into the ground floor of the Grand Ascent. Let's see who else comes in first. A second poet. Okay, well, I guess we're talking to you. So we'll unlock that at least. Get some money back. Not sure what that sound was for. One more try to see if we can get someone useful. Oh, that sound was probably opening this. Okay, we've got the Grand Ascent ground floor, the staircase that served as the spine of the house, Baron Walter's great project executed by the master mason Gregory Wheelock. We've got lots of options. What I really want is to get up here, so I need 3 heart or 3 nectar. Please and thank you. Consulting engineer. Forge sky lantern. Not what I need. It's not entirely true. I could use Forge for the Grand Ascent first floor. But I don't think I have the money to pay you. Yeah, I don't have the money to pay you. So we're kind of screwed anyway. Okay, friends. I'm going to make one more try to get someone who can get me into specifically the weed-choked garden. We're going to make one more attempt. And then we'll call it a video after that. I know I said that before, but this is very much a just one more day kind of game, right? Like Stardew Valley. Alright, let's see who we find. Give me someone useful, please. We got a musician. Yes, that's exactly, I think, what I wanted. Because I need nectar, you've got it. While that's happening, we're more than halfway through the day, so we really should be earning money. The Physic Garden. The nuns of the Knot planted this garden of healing herbs in the Dawn period. Natan of Regensburg and Gideon de Wolf both expanded it, and the Curia of the Isle tended it. Even the branch and bureau made use of it in the grim days that Brandkrug served as a prison. Wow. We got more whiskey. Yeah, a garden where I assume I'm going to be gaining some things. I need heart or rose to get into the infirmary, which I assume is where I can heal my Fost. That's kind of my next big thing. And we're back. Okay, so the next big step, friends, is to get into the infirmary, which is going to require 4 heart or 4 rose. I'm sure I can hire a person to get me in there. I also have the Grand Ascent, which could be done from Forge, which I can probably get from the Smith. But again, the infirmary is really my next big step because I really want to heal this fascinated foes that I have because I haven't been able to use it for basically anything. That said, got to put in a cut somewhere, so I guess this is where we're going to end for today. Friends, thank you very much for watching me very slowly try to navigate my way through this game with very little information. I hope that it's been interesting for you. It's certainly been fascinating for me. Thanks for watching. I hope I'll see you next time.